Hello everyone! We all know Loomian Legacy is a great game, but it has some problems. Me and Shells have come up with a list of 21 things we would like added in Loomian Legacy. To start, one of the bigger, more helpful features we want to see is a folder system for the item bag. We have a lot of items we don't necessarily go into the item bag to use, like petroliths and voidstones. So it would be great to throw these items into folders. A way that I think this should work is adding a drop-down menu at the top of your items. This would separate the folders from the items. These folders should also be nameable so we can remember what goes where. Next up, we want a better PC system. In this system, we could move whole boxes or select groups of Loomians to move elsewhere. Maybe even a sort button to put Loomians in certain orders, like A to Z or Lumipedia numbers. Another feature we want is to have more paid Robux saddles at the Rally Ranch, and maybe even some Lumicoin saddles. There are a lot of new Loomians that would be perfect for saddles, like Pterodactyl, Deludrix, and Dakuda. One obvious feature we need is the ability to auto-hunt underwater, as right now, all we can do is dash back and forth.
I think we should definitely be able to check our Rally Loomians in the Trade Resort and Coliseum. We already have the NPCs here telling us how many we have, so it shouldn't be too hard to add. Maybe this can come as an added feature of the Rally Charm. A simple but arguably important feature to add should be more mastery rewards, like 1.3 times XP, large beds, possibly even a Ferroglyph Soulburst and accompanying Soulburst saddle. But wait, there's more. Such as Horde Encounters! In Mastery Rewards, we can get an item like Honey from Pokemon that will give us the ability to encounter a whole group of Loomians at once, boasting an increased gleaming chance. The way this should work with Pity is that Horde Encounters should only account for one Pity. I don't know about you, but I'm not seeing any incentive to fish for rare Goppies in Goppy Pond. Once you've gotten the Goppy saddle, there's not much to go for besides the super rare Tier 4 and Tier 5 Goppies. Both the saddle and any other Tier 4 and 5 Goppies require a game pass for just a sliver of a chance to get them. Maybe we should add in more Tier 5 Goppy designs, and maybe even a way to stop low tier Goppies from appearing.
Next, I think we should be able to go back to Midas Town and check on how much progress we made on getting the pieces of the stone tablet. Maybe our father can tell us, or we can see it in a closed-off room. While we're in Midas Town, let's go to our bedroom. Here on the wall, you can see the medals we've earned so far. That got us thinking about how it would be great if finishing the battle theaters let us earn these medals as wearable UGC. Once again in Midas Town, this house has an NPC that gives us a reward for showing a gleaming Loomian to her. We think it would be cool if there were certain milestones we could get rewards for from this same NPC. We think if we found a certain amount of gleams, we could get a boost token or something else. Next up, I think we need more places to use our watch apps, like Flash, Controlled Burn, maybe some side paths on older routes. I feel like these apps were thrown aside, since you can always use them.
Another thing we should get is more held items we can find in the main adventure, like how we got Kabunga Coffee. There are plenty of food places in the cities where we could get a holdable food item. One held item we could get somewhere is something like the Amulet Coin, just a way to get more money from battling. Here at the Cheshma train station, you can see there's a distinct lack of Lumi chests in either of these mazes. As you can see here at the mansion, there are Lumi chests in the hedges. Maybe a Lumi chest right here would benefit the game. Next on our list we have hotkey items. You know how Pokemon games had items you could quick select with the select menu or the D-pad? We should have something like that as a quick menu in Loomian Legacy. A cool, fun feature to have would be a random saddle button, where you can select it and every time you mount, you get a random saddle from your list, or maybe even select a group of saddles to randomize.
A feature that I personally would like to see more of is side quests in older areas. Like on Route 3, you could see a completely unused trailer. Maybe a side quest NPC could be in here. Sapphire City has plenty of extra side areas we can't get to right now. I would love to be able to go in these areas and find more chests and quests. Petrolith making is a very tedious part of the game, and we have a lot of petroliths to put together. Maybe once we figure out how to put them together the first time, we could just select them after the point in order to make them quicker. The title screen cinematic feels a little dated and specific to when you first joined the game. Maybe the cinematic could change as you progress, changing with certain plot points like when you beat each main story roaming. The cinematic could change to show off the place it happened in.
Finally, I think we should be able to re-watch cutscenes. maybe in a memories tab on the title screen or something. There are so many awesome cutscenes I would love to rewatch, or just go back to refresh myself on what's going on in the main adventure when we get story updates. I hope the devs watch this video and consider adding some of the suggestions we had, as a lot of the suggestions we said could help the game a lot and make certain areas of the game more relevant. To anybody watching, if you have a suggestion that you think could help Loomian Legacy, comment it below. We would love to see your ideas.